Essentially what I'm using is a wax wand. It's just a hot iron tool that melts the wax, and so essentially what I'm doing is I'm trying to close up any cracks or holes and even the wax out, because when we put it into shell, the shell has minute particles of sand, silica sand, and it can get into any sort of hole or crevice. Then we pour the bronze in it, and if any of the little bits of ceramic shell aren't adhered, they can float around and they can get stuck in the bronze, and then that'll cause a nasty little spot that we'll have to dig out in metal and weld back up. I attended the University of Iowa and graduated with a degree of BFA and had some foundry classes and casting classes. So I was, in general, had done some metal work and metal casting, but most of it's been on the job because we do a lot different here than in school. That's one of the nicer aspects of this job, though, is strictly because everything is problem solving, you know. So someone brings a antique farm part that they want in the cast, you know, we have to figure out, you reverse engineer it, because originally, you know, when they cast it, they do it a different way. You have to figure out how it originally was cast and then how to work around that and make a mold to then cast it. This one we're working on here is kind of fun because this is the first chance I've had to work on a large life-size piece.
How big will this piece be?
It'll be a little over life-size. There's the... I'm going to drop him. This is the maquette here. So this is the actual piece. This is, what is it? Last name is, oh, what is his name? Dillon is his name.
P.W. Dillon.
P.W. Dillon. He's a gentleman from Illinois. And so a couple local artists, regional artists have been commissioned to create it. So they created this maquette, and then they blew it up and took molds off of it, and then gave us some of the molds, and then they had failure with their molds, and so we had to make molds of some of the parts ourselves.